Once upon a time, there was a king named King Thamus. He is good kings of his kingdom. Everyone in his kingdom loved him. One day the king was sitting in his royal court, and he was very sad. All the kings of neighboring kingdoms had come to his kingdom for a friendly visit, and after the meeting, they all went out to the hunting ground for a big game of hunting. But King Cosmos wasn't interested in hunting at all. He wanted to stay in the palace and watch over his people from the top of the palace wall. So he asked his best friend, the royal vizier, to go to the hunting ground and enjoy himself. The vizier was very sad that the king wasn't coming to have fun with them, but he knew better than to question the king's orders. So he got ready and went to the hunting ground. Now, the king sat on the top of the palace wall and started watching the people in his kingdom going about their daily lives. Suddenly, he saw a poor old woman who had fallen down and was crying. The king immediately jumped off the palace wall and ran to help her. Everyone in the kingdom saw the king and started shouting, "Long live the king!" The old woman was very surprised to see the king talking to her so nicely. She had never seen such a humble king before. When the king found out that she had hurt herself while collecting wood for her fireplace, he asked her to come to the palace so that the royal physician could look after her. The old woman thanked the king and went to the palace. After a few days, the king invited all the neighboring kings to the palace for a feast. They all came and sat in the royal court, and when it was time for the main course, the king ordered that the old woman should be brought in. Everyone was confused, but no one said anything, and then the king explained to them what had happened. He told them how he had found her crying on the ground and how he had taken care of her until she was well enough to come to the feast. The king then asked the old woman to sit beside him on the throne. He also gifted her with a beautiful necklace and many precious jewels. All the neighboring kings were amazed by the king's generosity and kindness. They had never seen a king treat a poor old woman so nicely. They all thanked King Cosmos for the wonderful feast and went back to their kingdoms. From that day on, the old woman lived in the palace as an honored guest. And whenever anyone tried to harm any living being in the kingdom, King Cosmos punished them severely. He ruled his kingdom with love and compassion, and everyone in the kingdom lived happily ever after.